Welcome to the channel, everybody. Today we're going deep down the rabbit hole, man. We're talking aliens, UFOs, the whole shebang. We're gonna dig into the most compelling evidence that suggests we are not alone, that extraterrestrial beings have made contact, and maybe, just maybe, they've been visiting us for a long, long time. We're talking about the kind of stuff that keeps you up at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering what the hell is really going on out there in the vast expanse of space. Is there somebody else out there looking back at us? Are we just a blip in the cosmic timeline? Or have we been visited by beings with technology beyond our wildest imagination? Buckle up, folks, because we're about to explore some of the most mind-blowing, controversial, and downright strange events in human history. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew, because things are about to get weird. Let's kick things off with the granddaddy of them all, the Roswell incident. It's 1947, New Mexico. A rancher finds strange metallic debris in his field. The military says it's just a weather balloon. But something doesn't smell right. Witnesses, changing stories, it all seems fishy. Talk of a cover-up, recovered bodies, advanced technology. Was it just a weather balloon or something extraterrestrial? The Roswell incident is the ultimate mystery box. Every layer peeled back reveals more intrigue. Alien autopsies, advanced technology that could change the world, the government hiding the truth. It's a story that makes you question everything. What if it wasn't a weather balloon? What if it was something else? Something that could change our understanding of the universe? Fast forward to 1980. We're in Rendlesham Forest in Suffolk, England. It's December, and a group of US Air Force personnel stationed at a nearby base see some strange lights in the forest. These aren't your average blinking lights in the sky. We're talking about a glowing metallic object, triangular in shape, hovering silently in the woods. This thing is described as being otherworldly, like something out of a science fiction movie. Multiple witnesses, including high-ranking military officials, reported seeing this craft up close. They described strange symbols on its side, and some even claimed to have touched it. This wasn't some drunken hallucination. These were trained military professionals who saw something truly unexplainable. The UK Ministry of Defence tried to dismiss it as a misunderstanding, but the witnesses stuck to their stories. They knew what they saw, and it wasn't anything from this world. The Rendlesham Forest incident is one of the most well-documented UFO sightings in history, and it continues to baffle researchers and enthusiasts to this day. Now let's jump ahead to 1997, Phoenix, Arizona. Thousands of people, from everyday citizens to the governor of the state, witness a series of lights hovering in the night sky. This wasn't just a quick blip on the radar. We're talking about a massive, mile-wide, V-shaped formation of lights, moving silently over the city for hours. People were freaking out, man. It was like something out of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. The official explanation? Military flares. But come on, man, flares don't move in formation. They don't hover silently for hours, and they certainly don't disappear and reappear in different parts of the sky. The Phoenix Lights incident remains the most witnessed mass UFO sighting in history, and it's a tough one to debunk. Chapter 4. The Betty and Barney Hill Abduction, a close encounter in the dead of night. Let's rewind the clock a bit to 1961. We're with Betty and Barney Hill, a couple driving through rural New Hampshire, when they have an experience that will change their lives forever. They spot a strange light in the sky, and the next thing they remember, it's hours later, and they're miles down the road with no recollection of what happened. Betty later reports vivid dreams of being taken aboard a spacecraft, of undergoing medical examinations by strange beings with large eyes. Under hypnosis, both Betty and Barney recount similar experiences, their stories eerily consistent. The Betty and Barney Hill abduction is one of the first and most famous alien abduction stories, and it sparked a wave of similar accounts in the years that followed. Chapter 5. The Travis Walton abduction, lost in the woods, or taken to another world. It's 1975, and we're in the Arizona desert with Travis Walton and his logging crew. They encounter a blinding light in the forest. Walton, drawn by curiosity, gets out to investigate. His crewmates see Walton struck by a beam of light and levitated into a craft. Walton is missing for 5 days. His friends and family are questioned. Then Walton reappears with a story of being taken aboard an alien spacecraft. He describes being experimented on and communicating with aliens. Despite skepticism, he passes lie detector tests. the Travis Walton abduction remains one of the most well-known and controversial cases. Chapter 6. The WOW! Signal. A message from the stars? Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're diving into the world of radio astronomy. It's 1977, and astronomer Jerry Amon is reviewing data from the Big Ear Radio Telescope at Ohio State University. He stumbles upon a signal, a strong, narrowband radio signal, unlike anything he's ever seen. This isn't just some random blip on the screen. This signal originates from the constellation Sagittarius, and it lasts for a full 72 seconds, the maximum amount of time the telescope could observe that region of the sky. Amon is so stunned by the signal that he circles it on the printout and writes, "WOW!" next to it, and the name stuck. The WOW! Signal remains the most compelling candidate for an extraterrestrial radio transmission ever detected. It's a mystery that continues to captivate scientists and fuel the imagination. Chapter 7. Let's journey back to 1942. World War II is raging and tensions are high. It's February, and the citizens of Los Angeles are awakened by the sound of air raid sirens and the roar of anti-aircraft artillery fire. But here's the thing, man. No enemy aircraft were ever found. The official explanation was that it was a case of mistaken identity, a weather balloon, or maybe a Japanese aircraft that triggered a false alarm. But eyewitness accounts tell a different story. They describe a large, silent object hovering over the city, illuminated by searchlights, seemingly impervious to the barrage of gunfire directed at it. The Battle of Los Angeles, as it came to be known, remains one of the most baffling events in UFO history. Was it a case of wartime jitters, or did something truly extraordinary unfold in the skies above Los Angeles that night? Chapter 8. The Ancient Astronaut Theory. Were we visited by gods in the distant past? Let's travel back in time, way back to the dawn of civilization. We're talking pyramids, Stonehenge, ancient cave paintings that depict strange beings and flying objects. The ancient astronaut theory suggests that these weren't just the product of human imagination, but evidence of extraterrestrial visitation in our distant past. Think about it, man. How could ancient civilizations with limited technology have built structures like the pyramids, perfectly aligned with the stars? How could they have possessed knowledge of astronomy and mathematics that seems far ahead of their time? Proponents of the ancient astronaut theory believe that extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in the distant past, sharing their knowledge and technology with our ancestors. It's a theory that challenges conventional history and asks us to consider the possibility that we are not the first intelligent civilization on Earth. Chapter 9. The Alien Autopsy Footage. Real or fake? You decide. Hold on to your stomachs, folks, because things are about to get real. We're talking about the infamous alien autopsy footage, purportedly filmed in 1947 after the Roswell crash. The grainy black and white footage shows what appears to be the body of an extraterrestrial being, small and frail, with large eyes and a distended head, undergoing an autopsy by medical personnel. The footage was released to the public in the 1990s and immediately sparked controversy. Was it real? Was it a hoax? The debate raged on. Special effects experts weighed in, some claiming it was too sophisticated for the time, others saying it could be faked. The alien autopsy footage remains one of the most debated pieces of evidence in the UFO community. Real or not, it continues to capture the imagination and fuel our fascination with the unknown. Chapter 10. The Disclosure Project, Exposing the Truth About UFOs. Let's talk about secrets, man, government secrets, the kind they don't want you to know about. The Disclosure Project, founded by Dr. Stephen Greer, is dedicated to exposing the truth about UFOs and extraterrestrial contact. They claim to have gathered testimony from hundreds of high-ranking government officials, military personnel, and scientists who have witnessed or worked on classified UFO-related projects. We're talking about pilots who have chased UFOs, radar operators who have tracked them, engineers who claim to have reverse-engineered alien technology. These aren't just random people on the internet, these are credible individuals with impressive backgrounds who are risking their reputations and careers to speak out. The Disclosure Project believes that the truth is out there, and they're on a mission to bring it to light. They argue that the public has a right to know what the government knows about UFOs and the potential implications for humanity. Outro. What do you believe? So there you have it, folks, 10 of the most shocking and compelling pieces of evidence that suggest we might not be alone in the universe. What do you think? Have we been visited by extraterrestrial beings? Is the government hiding the truth? Let me know in the comments below. This is the kind of stuff that keeps me up at night, and I want to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like this video if you're as fascinated by this stuff as I am, and subscribe to the channel for more mind-blowing content. Keep those eyes on the skies and stay curious.